Hello and welcome to episode 128, and for this episode I've been joined again by these two reprobates, Lee and Simon, and for this session we've come down to Bluebell Lakes near Peterborough. Mine and Lee's first time here. Simon's been here a few times, done very well recently. You were meant to say some of that.
Yeah, you're supposed to say like, yeah, I've had a good fish, a 30.
I've had a couple. I've had a 30. Yeah.
Well, yeah, 48 hours this session will be, and as it stands we've already been here for several hours now. Once we got camp set up and got organised, got fishing. Some of us are baited, I haven't yet.
No, because what have you been doing, Chris?
Stock take on the inside of my eyelids.
Yes, very good one as well.
Yeah, this session also marks my 5-year anniversary in blogging. It's 5 years to the day that I started filming for YouTube. So I could have picked some better people to be filming with.
Well done, mate. Well done. Yeah.
Cheers. Well,
congratulations.
Yeah, and as another milestone, I also hit 5,000 followers as well this week on YouTube. So sort of two milestones in sort of one, really. Anyway, waffling now. I don't know what we're doing next, but I'm sure we got some at Carp to do, haven't we?
Food.
Yeah, eat.
Right, to them. Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Right then, guys, I'll tell you what's going on so far on the fishing side of things. As I said in the intro, we've actually been here for quite some time now, but I only just got around to getting the camera out and filming, etc. As you can see, 3 rods of fishing, and then quite a big lake. We're on Mallard Lake, I had to think there, sorry. Here at Bluebell Lakes. There's 5 lakes here on the complex, and I believe Mallard is sort of like the Runswater lake of the complex. Most of you are probably more familiar with like Linear and sort of like B1 sort of being the Runswater there, and this is sort of like the B1 equivalent of Linear, I suppose. The only difference is it's really, really weedy out there. All 3 of us had to lead around for quite some time to actually find some spots to fish. I'm fishing at just over 16 wraps in my swim, so whoever's fished in this swim previously has obviously made a nice clear spot, because luckily I haven't had to go too far out. Simon to my left, he's had to go out to 19 wraps to find clear spots, and Lee, who's to my right, has had to go out to 22 wraps before he found nice clear spots for all 3 rods. So all 3 of us fishing at different ranges, so between the 3 of us we are fishing sort of a lot of water, if you like. So if one of us starts catching sort of at one range, and I suppose the other 2 could change to different ranges. But I'll quickly show you my marks. I'm using dips in the trees as me markers, so then using this V in the tree just here as my middle rod marker, this drop in the trees just here as my left rod marker, and this shallow V in the trees just here as my right hand rod marker. Like I say, I was trying to find spots that keep the rods at all one range, and then it just makes spodding easy, which I'll be doing later on. So that's the story so far. Obviously no fish yet to show for our efforts. Hopefully they'll come later. Right then, guys, Lee's just putting out some of his bait.
Just the usual really, mate, like you say. Same bait that I've put out hundreds of times. bits of boilie, sweet corn, hemp, and there's put a bit of chilli in there as well, flake chilli, spice it up a bit, and a load of hemp oil. Hopefully that'll do the goods.
Right, I'll stand back then while you... Yeah, I think your casting could go anywhere.
Oh no. Cheers, mate.
Right then guys, we've just seen Lee's spod mix, so we'll just have a quick look at mine now before I put any out. Very simple spod mix, this one I've knocked up. It's a 2 kilo bag of hemp from Hinders, which is the salt and pepper chili hemp. 2 1 kilo bags of corn, and then I've put in a kilo bag of, well, not a kilo bag, a kilo of 12 milli boilies. That's the bio cream from West Country Baits. So 5 kilos of spod mix there in total, and then just to spruce it up a bit, I've put in a bit of the mainline pineapple particle syrup as well. So very easy. Did a bit of research before I come here, you know, first time being here, to find out what's what, and quite a few people have said, you know, whatever you do, use a lot of corn, because corn seems to be the one that works here. So I'm going to put some out. I've not put any bait out up to now. Obviously no fish yet to show for it, so hopefully some of this might get the feeding frenzy going. Right then guys, we've seen Lee's and my spod mix. Let's have a quick look at Simon's first before he...
It's the Mr. Blobby spod mix.
Yeah, that Mr. Blobby spod mix.
It's the Hinders, beetle and an almond, crushed boilies, whole boilies, corn. There's a bit of raspberry plume goo and no hemp. That's the job.
Right, let's see it.
Watch me crack off now on camera.
Hit the... going for the W in the trees.
I am. The big W.
The big W.
That's over the left hand rod, spot on. And it opened.
I know, I had a couple that failed to open.
Hey Chris, what are you doing?
Yeah. Come with me. Come on.
Okay, I'll go round the other way.
Come with me. What we have here is one of these rare indigenous northern carpers. Right then guys, first blood to Lee. An absolutely cracking one as well.
Yeah, right hand rod went absolutely screaming off one toner. Simon's trying to soak me in the process.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just missed Lee.
Yeah, absolute one toner, right hand rod. Yet again, typical for me, on the cell boilie, with a pop-up, soaked in the almond goo. 22.5 wraps out, £19, absolute stunner. First bluebell fish, over the moon, mate.
Nice one. And as ever, you saved the blog from a blank, even though it's early in session yet.
Yeah, early days.
What can I say, lads, you know what I mean? So I've got to show you how to do it, haven't they?
Just get your chin out and shot.
He's a joker. Right, let's get her back.
Right then guys, crack of dawn, and leaving again.
Yeah, she's weeded up like Chris this summer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Moving?
Well, it is, but
Oh, the warm southwesterly blowing.
Gives you an idea how deep it goes to this far, doesn't it? So bring it in.
I don't think it's still on, you know. It must have a lot of weed around it if it has.
Yeah, it won't be kicking if it's in weed.
I can see your back, lad. If it drops now, it's going to land on the side of his head.
Not like say, no sense, no feeling.
Bugs.
Wow, this is strange.
What a beautiful morning.
It is, isn't it? Cracking day.
If I get a take now, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'll have to run down and get it.
I'll have to go around there. David Bell.
Oh.
I can't think of why it would have come off, but I just can't feel anything of the fish at the moment.
Quite warm, isn't it, the water?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still there. Feel it. I just think she's got a hell of a lot of weight around it.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's splashing, yeah.
Yeah. That might have kicked a bit of weed off it, that. Is it?
Oh, she's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving. Come on. Where's your lines?
They'll be alright at the moment there. Oh, where you are, I mean, yeah.
Don't want to stand them, that's all. Going like that way.
So the water's a bit shallow in the margins, guys, so we had to do this last night. Like, so I'm going in with the waders to land the fish, because the water's only about 6 inches deep under the rod tips and about so if you catch a big fish, that's what we're doing. One of us is quickly sticking the waders on to go out and land the fish. If it is a big fish, it's just gonna
Oh no.
it's gonna beach itself.
Yeah, I've got it caught in here.
Right, I'll come back in a bit.
Decides to kick off now.
Right then guys, here's the conclusion of that fish. Weed
Yep.
was a bit of a problem with it.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of weed out there, isn't there? A lot of weed. Bit of a struggle coming in, and then I had the incident where I had my tip caught in the tree. With Chris's out, we got it out.
Oh, nothing worse than getting your tip stuck in a tree.
Oh, it's terrible news that. Yeah, so centre rod. Like I said before, 22 wraps out. Again on a sail boilie, tipped with a little pop-up. It's been out there all night, didn't have anything. And then I was just in Chris's swim having a chat with him this morning. I had it go screaming off. £15. Fantastic looking fish in this lake. Lovely, lovely scales.
In fact, the golden colours and scales don't actually show very well on screen.
No, oh, they're crackers, absolute crackers.
Jacobs.
That's the one. Oh, yeah, that's your name, Jacob. There you go. Right, I'll get Simon to put her back for me because he's got the waders on, because it's so shallow out here. You need a bit of a team effort, really. Makes life a lot easier. So we'll slip her back. Cheers, Simon. Thank you, mate. Off she goes.
Right, now if you could fall over and we could send it off to Jeremy Beadle and get 250 quid.
Not a lot.
Right then guys, just had a bit of a 2 and 8. I don't know if Lee can zoom in on this big pile of weed.
Let's have a look, where is it?
Here. But
massive amounts of
fish
weed
in the net, and it's been caked up in all this weed. Literally, I've just brought all that weed in one hit with this fish.
You was just saying, weren't you? I wonder if they'd be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if there was a fish in it.
So it seems like what's happened, guys. I've had this run. It's gone straight into that bank of weed, and we have a fish in the net. It's not a carp, but it's a tench, and I'd say looking at it from just in the net, it looks like it could be a PB tench. It's a massive tench. £6 is my current PB for a tench, and if this is a new PB, which I'd say at the moment it looks like it could be, I would be more than happy, because a PB is a PB no matter what the species. So right, let's get a few things sorted and then we'll get back to you in a minute. Right then guys, we are now weed free, and we have the tench and a nice clean mat. Here we go. As it turns out, it's not a PB tench, but it's very close to it. £5.12, so it's the second biggest tench I've ever caught. But what made me think this was going to be a PB tench was just the size of the fins, the paddles, the pectoral fins. That dorsal fin, its tail, the fins on it are just massive. So it's not quite a PB tench, but I think it's got bigger paddles and fins on it than any tench I've ever caught before, which made me think it was going to be a PB when I was looking at it in a net. But it saves a blank, so I'm still happy. Right, let's get a few pickies and then we'll get her back. Right then guys, we've got a fish in the sling. Three-way team effort this one, because this was on Lee's rod, but Lee was visiting the little boys' room when this one came along, so I wound it in with a bit of a scallywag because it went through a bit lively, went through masses of weed, so took a bit of an effort to get it in through all the weed. and then Simon went out in the waders to land it, because then they had to clear the weed to land it. It's a three-way team effort, this one. Lee's rod, I played it, Simon landed it, so absolutely stunning fish, this one. Absolutely cracking. Oh, £21, Simon was just saying, forgot to mention that bit, but to be fair, I don't think weight really matters when they look like this. So, right, it's time to get her back. £7 each. Well, he missed the capture of it, but he gets the pleasure of letting it go again. Yeah, I can just about see it through the glare. I'll take it out with you touching your line underwater, was it?
Yeah.
Right then guys, Lee's got his third fish, or third stroke fourth, and what a belter it is.
Look at that, for a scale, perfect.
Fully scaled.
Easily the best looking fish of the session.
She's a beauty. Only weighing £14, but it doesn't matter.
It could be £4 when it looks like that, it doesn't matter.
It's an absolute stunner. Stunning
Over the
fish.
moon, honestly. You guys get down bluebells, because the fish in here are stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, we've had the fish out of the water quite a while, so to be honest, we need to get her back, don't we?
Yeah, get her back.
Bless
in
her.
There. Beautiful fish.
It was on the centre rod this time. 22 wraps out again. Yet again on a cell boilie, tip with a little pop-up, which is doing the work for me again.
And you caught it all by yourself this time.
Yeah, I won't go for a poo.
Right then guys, we're back to the Lee Carp Fishing show. And he's in again.
And this time, it's a common new PB for me, £25 8. Middle rod again, so she hasn't been back too long, about an hour or so. Didn't really go ripping off, but luckily I landed her. Absolute stunner. Theatre of Dreams, Bluebell Lakes. Get down here, get fishing, you'll love it.
Nice one, Mucker.
Cheers mate, thank you very much.
Well done, Matt.
Cheers son.
I've taught you well.
You have indeed.
New PB, pal. New PB. Well done.
She's a corker, isn't she? What an absolute stunner. Right, let's get her back.
Oh, but that fish is going out, that was horrible. Right guys, 4:30 in the morning, and Lee's in again.
Yep, fish number 5 this time, on the right hand rod. Yet again, 22 wraps out, on a critically balanced boilie and pop-up. Basically a snowman, but just slightly shaven down a bit more really. Yeah, £11 8. Yet again another beautiful fish. Lovely scale pattern on her. Right, I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yeah, and
So,
me.
let's put her back.
Right then guys, We've only literally just put Lee's fish back, and then my middle rod has gone absolutely tearing off, and now I'm finally into a landed carp. I say landed carp because before, just after Lee had his, not the fish, he's just had the fish before, I had a run on the same rod and lost that fish, so I finally landed one. 14.8, not a bad fish, but compared to the ones Lee's had, a bit of a runt to be fair. This one don't look really that special at all. So. But it's a fish.
Yep.
My first carp. So those of you might say, oh, I was actually blanking because I only had a tench. Well, now I had a carp. So right, let's get her back. Right then guys, we're finally with Simon. He's got a fish on the bank.
Right guys, first fish, and it's a tench, and it's a beauty. Left hand rod ripped off, just on a little yellow wafter. It's only fishing about 40 yards, £7.9. A little beauty. First fish.
Get in.
Get in.
In there.
About time.
A tinker tickler.
2 hours from packing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful little
Better
thing.
late than never though, mate.
Yeah, it's a fish.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Skill, Simon, well done, mate.
Thank you very much. I'll get her back.
Right then guys, we're with Lee, the most successful angler at the three of us on this session, so he's going to run us through the rig he's been successful on this session.
Well, it's pretty much the rig that I'd use apart from PVA bagging. It's like a version of the Danny Fairbrass IQD rig. Chris can zoom on it there. Just a whipping knot up the shank, turn it over, put a micro ring swivel on, back through, knotless knot style, all the way down. It's 15-pound end trap soft, but what I do is I've got a little stripper tool and I strip back about, I don't know, about half an inch, maybe an inch there, just strip it back, peel it away so you get that natural movement in the water, because obviously it's critically balanced, so when it's going down like that, it falls like that, and I just want that little bit of movement so it looks nice and natural on the bottom. And that is what it's been doing the damage. It's a size 6 crank
You like
hook.
natural movement on your bottom?
I love it, Chris. Absolutely love it. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, I use that 9 times out of 10 if I'm not PVA bagging. I used to use the IQD fluorocarbon section, but I found out when you put foam over it, for some reason, it tangles up. With this, it doesn't. And I'm banging it out 22.5 wraps, something like that. Very simple. Figure of 8 loop knot connected to a quick clips swivel.
Lovely jubbly.
Lovely. But yeah, that's what's been doing the damage. Damage to the bottom.
Right then guys, come to the end of our 48-hour session now here at Bluebell Lakes on Mallard Lake. First time for all of us on this lake, and we've all caught eventually.
Just about.
Yeah, once again Lee has shown us the way.
The carp god.
Yeah, he has the carp catching god, as commented on Facebook by someone.
Well, I could be called worse. I'd be called something like the Carp King, couldn't I? Do you know what I mean?
Right then guys, we're off for one more look around the complex before we go, because we're going to be back here in about 3 weeks time, but on one of the different lakes this time, so that probably will be the next vlog.
Swan Lake after the big boys.
Yeah. Right, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all caught. Lovely jubbly. Let's go home, drink some tea and biscuits.
Have a shower.
Yeah, you need it.
Good job. It's not smelly vision.
Right, till next time viewers, thanks for watching. Tight lines, bye bye.
Tight lines, guys.
Tight lines.